What's up guys, it's your boy Ravna, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a simple log cabin inside of Minecraft. So as you can see, it is quite large, and we're going to be going step by step through it. I'm going to be showing you every single block placed, and we're going to be going very far through it, sort of the techniques and how I built this. So if you like the video, make sure to like, join my Discord if you have any questions or would like to show me a build. And let's get right into it. Right then guys, so before we get into the build itself, we're going to have a quick look at the blocks and the layout for the building. So looking at the blocks, I have got exact amounts. I would recommend for the blocks having a few more of each of them, as obviously I do sometimes use, especially for the stony type of blocks, they are just randomly placed in it, so there won't be the exact same amount. And I'd also, obviously you can switch out some of them with the dead coral brain. You will probably want to change that out for something else, especially if you're building in survival, because coral is quite hard to get your hands on. So a quick overview of the blocks. We have polished andesite, tough, dead brain coral, cobblestone, stripped spruce wood, spruce planks, oak wood, spruce wood, dark oak wood, dark oak planks, stairs, slabs and trapdoors, bricks, brick stairs, brick wall and acacia trapdoor, dark oak door, glass and campfires. So these are the main blocks. Obviously there may be some other ones, but these are the main ones, and you'll probably want a bit more from what's on the screen of each of them. So looking at the actual base for the building, as we can see, it's quite large. The main rectangle is 15 by 9. There are two other ones which are 5 by 7. There is also a 9 by 7 rectangle and two 3 by 5 rectangles. So there should be a image on the screen which shows all of those, and it will obviously be in show all of the different lengths of the sides, and that should help you. There's also the colors. What the colors mean is the green means it's made out of stone at the base, and the brown means it's made out of the spruce and oak wood at the base. This bit here with the bits hanging off, this is just a little overhang, but we'll get to that when we start building. So now we've quickly had a look at that, let's get right into building up this house. Right then, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get your stone base. So you want to get your polished andesite, tough, brain coral, which is dead, and the cobblestone. And in each of the green corners you want to place a polished andesite. Then on top of it you want to place 2 tough, and then another polished andesite on top. So it's 4 tall in total, and you want to do that in each of the green corners. You also want to do it in the corners sort of where the brown sort of turns into the green. So in this case it would go here, like that. So now that we've done that, we can also add in, get all your sort of wood, spruce wood and oak wood blocks. So you want to get the stripped spruce wood, spruce planks and oak wood, and you want to build up 4 blocks in each of these brown corners, but only in sort of the outer ones, so these things will be kept exactly the same. So now that we've done that, as you can see, we've got the outline for the building, and in between all of these stony bits here, you want to fill them in with tuff. So once you've done that, as you can see, I'm just going to do one wall for now, and I'll show you how to detail it. What you want to do is you want to just mix in some dead coral and cobblestone. So just make little chunks of around 3 or 2, and just mix in clumps of these blocks just randomly into the wall, so it should look something like this. So now I'm going to go around and fill in all of the bits in between these areas with that selection of blocks. So once you've filled in all of the walls like that, you'll get onto these walls here, so the brown ones. What you want to do is create lines of the spruce planks and the oak wood. So you want to go along the bottom layer, just like this, placing like along the wall here. Miss a block and then place the oak wood going along like that. So it should look like that. And then place the spruce planks in between, so it should look like this. So this will create kind of like a an image, so it kind of looks like there are different types of woods on top of each other, and also add a little bit of texture. So what you then want to do is just do exactly the same thing in this other brown bit over here. Okay, so once you've done that, that is pretty much the first layer done for now, and we're going to head on to the second layer. So what you want to do on every single one of these sort of cobblestone bits, you want to build up 4 blocks with your spruce wood, so just like that. And you want to go around the entire sort of bit like this, just building up with these blocks. You want to carry on. You can use sort of like the bit here. You should probably still keep this, and you can just build up from here 4 blocks from the sort of like polished andesite layer here. So you just want to quickly line it up, so that will be like that. That's 1 block too tall, and then you just want to go along all of here with the plank, with the spruce wood like this, and it should look like that. So once you've done this, you want to place one in sort of like this corner here, and then you want to build up 3 on this back bit here, and then again just 4 here. So this back sort of outer edge here is going to be 1 block lower than the rest of it, and you want to do exactly the same thing with this bit here, so only build up 3 here, so it'll be a little bit shorter than the rest of it. You're not going to build up any more on the other sort of like spruce and oak bits. So what you want to do now is you want to again carry on with this pattern here, so the oak at the bottom, just going along like this, and then do the spruce just like that, just going along like this, and you want to carry on that the whole way around. So once you've gone around the entire build like this, it should look just like this. So you want to fill in this area here with the spruce woods. You don't really need to, we'll be destroying it later, but it's just easier so you can see it clearly. So what we want to do now is build up each of these so it comes to a point. So you want to go just like this. So you want to go up in this sort of pattern here. So it should be 1 block in, and then up a block, and then up a block, and then you should reach a center point like this. You want to go along like that, and you should get a point like that. So you just want to carry on this pattern here, going up into the point here. So all you're going to do on this bit is you're just going to go up sort of like that. So it should be in a, so this roof going along here will lead down into that and it will connect. On the rest of them, you just want to do exactly the same thing like that, just building up in that pattern. So as we can see, we've now built up all of them. So we've also built up this bit here, so it should line up just like that. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. So what we're going to do now is we are going to get our spruce log, and we're going to fill in the roof. So what you want to do is you want to go along like this. So this bit here is facing out. You just want to go along just like this, so it should line up like that. So what we want to do is we just want to carry on that all the way around. For these areas here, what I'd recommend is you place a block and break it. So you just do that all the way along, then you'll make it so all of these bits on the end are facing in the right direction, and then that should make it look pretty good. So what you want to do is you just want to do this sort of roof pattern like this, going all the way around, just going up sort of in a way so it should line up with those faces. So once you've done all of this, as you can see, it is looking pretty good. It all sort of lines up and it sort of creates like a really nice bit here. So we're going to add in this bit now. So all you want to do is you just want to go along here. So you want to place a block sort of like here, and then place one on the side of it, break that one so it should be facing this way, go like that, and then do exactly the same thing again but just one layer down, so it should look like this, and then you can break these blocks and we'll add in the supports for that later. So as you can see, this bit is pretty much done really. It looks pretty nice, it has sort of a lot of shape to it, and I think it really makes the build look quite interesting, and the roof really makes it stand out. So what you want to do is we're going to add some dormers now. So in the roof here, you want to break a hole which is 5 wide, then one that's 3, and then one that's nothing. So you then want to make it so there's a thing showing up here. So what I'd recommend is placing a block, then placing one to the side of it that's facing inwards. You then want to go like this, so they should all be facing outwards, so one behind there. And then you want to make it so they're all on the same layer like that. Then one block behind sort of that face there, you want to place your oak parts there. We can break a door in the front here, so it should be 3 tall, just like that. And as you can see, we've got a little dormer just going out here. So we're going to put 2 similar dormers going along here. So they'll be going into this area here, so this bit can stay here. Then you want to go like that, and like that, and then you can place, again, you can just place your blocks like this on the inside. I'm going to put another door here, so that is here on this build, on this part, and we're also going to place a door here. So we're also going to quickly do this on this side here, so it should be completely symmetrical on sort of on the top bit here on both sides. So once you've done that, the roof is pretty much finished on the outside. So we're going to start adding in some smaller details. So I'd recommend clearing out your inventory. And then you want to get out your trapdoor, your dark oak trapdoor, your glass, and you're also going to want some spruce leaves to put underneath the windows. So what we're also going to get fences, so dark oak fences and nether brick walls. So underneath this overhang here, you want to place 2 fences underneath each corner, and then a nether brick wall at the bottom here. You then want to do exactly the same thing. Over here. So that should hold it up and it'll look pretty nice. For the windows, you want to break a hole here, here, and here. So that should look like that. And then you want to place glass in it. And then over those windows, you want to place a trapdoor, sort of in the sort of like block, in the top half of that block, so it should look like this from the inside. So not here, it should be here. So then underneath that, you can place down your spruce leaves just like that. So I'd recommend having like 1 or 2 leaves just underneath each window, and then it will sort of look like that, and it will look like it's a bit more overgrown. So I'm going to quickly go around and place in all the windows, and then after that we're going to have a little look around, just so you know the exact positions. So we've done all the sort of like windows on the bottom bit. So as you can see, it's mainly the same on each face. If it's 7 wide, you want one block in from a corner on each side, and then it's sort of the same on the top bit. We've got a little one here, one in here, one sort of in the middle on these sides, one sort of on the top layer here, a small one in this bit, like a large sort of 3 going along there, and then 2 at the bottom, so the third one is sort of a bit higher up, 2 on this sort of lower wooden bit. Again, the same 3 pattern as we've got on the other sides, like the 7 wide here. We've then got a 3 here, so we've got 1 in the middle, 1 a block underneath it, and then 1 to the side of it, 1 here, and just 2 sort of going along this wall. So what we're going to do now is we're going to quickly do the dormers. So you want to place a glass block, a glass pane here, some trapdoors covering up that bit, and you want to place one sort of a trapdoor sort of a block over it this time. So while normally it would be sort of on the block like here, because we want to cover up this bit, we're going to place that there, and then 1 on the block over the top of it here, so it should connect those 2 blocks there. And if you want, you can break a bit and place down the leaves like that. So we're again doing the same thing on the other side. So then, once you have done that, as you can see, the build is looking pretty much done. I'm just going to show you this how to quickly sort of sort out the inside so it's ready for you to add in your own interior. So what we're going to do before that is we're going to quickly add a chimney. So we're going to get our bricks, our walls, and we also want to get some polished granite. And in this corner here, so you want to place it here. So what it should do is you should break a 4 wide gap here, so it should be in that area. So the corner sort of furthest out should be in line with this area here, and you want to quickly replace that with bricks. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. We're then going to fill in this area so no one can sort of see inside, and then build it up like this. So it should be 3 blocks from the lowest point and 2 blocks from the highest point, or 1 block from the highest point, but 2 blocks from there, 3 blocks from there, and then 1 from there. Then we'll build up 2 in each corner with the brick walls, so it should look like that. And then place your granite blocks on top of it, so it should look like this. What we're then going to do is quickly build that chimney in the interior. So get your acacia trapdoors, go inside. Now you can break all of your wool or concrete or whatever you use to mark it out. Just get rid of all that because we don't need it anymore. And we're going to build up this chimney. So you want to just build it up like this, so all the way up, just with the bricks for now. So we're just going to do that. And what we're going to do is we are going to break these 3 blocks like this, but leave that corner one. Break this, so it should look like that. Before we should probably get our stairs as well as our campfire. So we want to put our stairs here, so it should make it 2 blocks tall in that area, and then there'll be a block like that there. We're then going to get our acacia trapdoors, build up 3, so it should look like that, and then do exactly the same thing sort of in the other corner, so it should look exactly like this. Then place a trapdoor and like flip it up over here. And we're then going to place a campfires like this in that middle bit there. So as you can see, that looks pretty good. And then on this top bit here, we're going to replace this with the polished granite. And then the floor is going to be on this layer here. So we're going to do the same thing up here. So 3 blocks, stair, and we're going to do the acacia trapdoors. So going down like that, like this. Then we can place in the campfires like that. Place the trapdoors along that side. Then place the polished granite in this area above it, and it should look just like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add in the floors. So in terms of the floors, we're going to want dark oak wood and dark oak slab. We're also going to get our dark oak stairs, because we're going to sort of create like the stairs going up in the roof like that. So we're going to get our door just so we can do like the entrance. So you want to place an upside down stair in the top area, because your door should be 3 blocks tall. Then you want to go on the inside and place a door like that. So then you have a 3-block tall door, and it sort of goes into the top bit like that. So we'll just quickly do that for the rest of the doors. So once we've done that, so there should be one here and here, as well as at the front. So you want to go inside, and as you can see, we've got quite a lot of room. So you want to get rid of, make sure you've got rid of all of your sort of planning out blocks, and you want to break this grass bit here. So it's completely sort of like empty, and you should be able to see the dirt along there. What you then want to do after you've done that is you want to place this wood going along like this. And then you just want to create lines of it going along with 1 block in between. You just want to go along like this, and then you should sort of have like a pattern going along like that. And if you do this correctly, then it should line up with like each of these sort of corners here. So you shouldn't have any slabs sort of touching like the wall. So it shouldn't look like that. It should all be looking like this. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. You can have it the other way if you want, but this is just the easiest way to do it. So once you've done that, you want to do exactly the same thing, but just 3 blocks up. So it should look like this. And then from the bottom, it will look something like that, because you want the slabs to be placed on the sort of top half of the block. So once you've done that, the way you get up is like in this sort of corner here. So where this should be is it should be in this bit here. So you want to go in on that bit, break the blocks over here. So you want to place a stair here, then a stair there. You want to place an upside down stair sort of in that area there. Go up like this, just in this sort of pattern like that. So you should be able to go up like this. Then you can place a sort of slab there or an upside down stair if you want. So you should be able to lead into this bit. Then you want to get your dark oak trapdoors. And we're just going to sort of do this, so that will act to the sort of banister to stop you from falling off, even though there's nothing really wrong with that. And then if you just fill in this area like this, you just go up to there and then fill in that bit there. And then if you place trapdoor or something there, placeholder block, break it, and then place one on the side and then break it, and you should be able to get something like this, so you won't be able to fall down in any way unless you jump over it, of course. So there is a chicken in our house, but obviously it may be a bit dark, so you can get some lanterns. I'm not going to show you how to do the interior in this video. If you guys would like that, then let me know. But all I'd recommend doing is just placing some lanterns sort of in areas that look dark like this. Just sort of going along like this. This would be a building that you want to like separate into different rooms. But as you can see, just doing something like that has easily lit it up, and you could obviously. So on the second layer, as you can see, it does look a bit like ugly in this area. So you want to get some spruce stairs as well as these blocks. So I'm going to get rid of these bits. You keep the lantern, swap it around like that. So you want to place underneath these bits, you want to place down some spruce stairs to cover up the bottom of the glass. So it should look like that. You then want to make sure you want to break sort of blocks in this area so it does like line up. So that should be all you need to do. You can also get rid of that line there. And then you're just going to fill in the roof with upside down stairs. So you're just going to go along like this, just filling it in so that the entire roof looks like it's made out of upside down stairs. So as you can see, we filled it all in. So on the top bits, you're going to fill it in with slabs or blocks. So there should be, if we go up here, as you can see, there's a little gap here, and that'll cover up the top bit. And then obviously in the areas where the top bit sort of goes into the main roof, you want to just use a slab instead of a stair so it sort of blends in better. And as you can see, we've done it over there as well. you're also going to use just lanterns again for light, which are just going to be up there. So that's pretty much, I'm pretty sure that's the build done. So as we can see from the outside, it looks pretty nice. Obviously this would be a fairly large base for surviving in, and there's a lot of room on the inside if we just go back in again. As you can see, it's a very large amount of space. You could fit a lot of storage in it. You can obviously break some of the, it looks even bigger from up here actually. So you could definitely add in enchanting tables, a storage area, everything you really need inside of this this base, but you could also just use it in creative, and it will look pretty nice. So, as you can see, that is the build done. So I'm pretty happy with it. It looks pretty nice. It sort of fits well into this landscape, as it obviously uses all the blocks that you naturally find here. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. As you can probably tell, I had a lot of fun making it. And yeah, so make sure to like and subscribe if you got this far and enjoyed it. Give me any ideas what I should build next in this sort of style. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.